Hi everybody, welcome back to Storytime with Grandma Kate. We're going to continue our Aesop's Fables with one I have never heard. A lot of these I've never heard of, but I thought this one might be pretty interesting for some of us. It's called The Fox and the Stork. The fox one day thought of a plan to amuse himself at the expense of the stork, at whose odd appearance he was always laughing. "You must come and dine with me today," he said to the stork, smiling to himself at the trick he was going to play. The stork gladly accepted the invitation and arrived in good time and with a very good appetite. For dinner, the fox served soup, but it was set out in a very shallow dish, and all the stork could do was to wet the very tip of his bill. Shallow means very short. So the dish was wide and very short. And of course, we know that storks have a very long beak. So he couldn't drink out of that dish. Not a drop of soup could he get, but the fox lapped it up easily. And to increase the disappointment of the stork, he made a great show of enjoyment. That means the fox was kind of showing off how much soup he could drink. The hungry stork was much displeased at the trick, but he was a calm, even-tempered fellow and saw no good in flying into a rage. That means he didn't see any good in getting angry. Instead, not long afterward, he invited the fox to dine with him in return. The fox arrived promptly at the time set, and the stork served him a fish dinner that had a very appetizing smell. But it was served in a tall jar with a very narrow neck. The stork could easily get at the food with his long bill, but all the fox could do was lick the outside of the jar and sniff at the delicious odor. And when the fox lost his temper, the stork said calmly, this is the lesson, "Do not play tricks on your neighbors unless you can stand the same treatment yourself." Here's a picture of the fox eating out of the shallow dish. And then here's a picture of the stork drinking out of the tall bottle. You can see our little naughty kitty cat Leo walking around behind us. He likes playing tricks on Jyoti and Aditi, but he soon learns that he gets the same tricks played on him. So I think the lesson of this Aesop's fable is don't dish it out if you can't take it. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you at our next Aesop's Fable.